Kell Brook, Amir Khan. I'd like to start on this one if I may.
Certainly.
I have very strong opinions on the majority of boxing matchups. This is one I really struggle with. Kell Brook and Amir Khan is a very divisive fight in the UK. Brook and Khan fans seem to be very aggressive about their beliefs. It has taken on almost religious undertones, this fight, about how strong people believe in their fighter. And I'm in the rare position where I must admit I'm a fan of both guys. I think both guys are very good. I've followed both of them for many years and I like to see them both do well. I've changed my opinion on who wins this fight several times. And I think this genuinely is 50-50. You know, if we look at the other big matchups people talk about, I mean, Frampton-Quigg, that's not a 50-50 fight, you know. Frampton will destroy him. Mayweather-Pacquiao, you know, I know that's a different level to Frampton-Quigg, but again, I don't see that as a competitive matchup. This one, Khan versus Brook, this really is a very difficult fight for me to call. I think historically Kell Brook's been seen as the bigger man. You know, Kell Brook's a large welterweight. Amir Khan's moved up from light welterweight. But recently Khan's looked very good at 147. He's looked to have slightly better punch resistance at 147. He weighed in on the day of the fight when he fought Devon Alexander at 160 pounds. That's middleweight. You know, Amir Khan is not a small welterweight by any stretch of the imagination. And I think Amir Khan's looked better in his recent fights than at any stage of his career. I think the one thing I've noticed is I think as Khan's moved up in weights, his punching power is less of a threat. Yes. You know, at lightweight, Khan was a very big puncher. I don't see Khan knocking out Kell Brook. I don't see that being an option, you know. He's just been in the ring for 24 rounds against Collazo, against Alexander. He didn't score a knockout. He's not going to be able to knock Kell Brook out, in my opinion.
He knocked Collazo down 3 times.
He did. You know, but Kell Brook is on a different planet of ability to Collazo.
True.
You know, and Kell Brook is tough. You know, Kell Brook is a strong fighter. You know, so I view this fight as one that went to points. Now, the Kell Brook Sean Porter fight, people forget how close that matchup was. You know, there's this sort of there seems to be this thing that Kell Brook schooled him. Eddie Hearn sort of goes on about how dominant and technically good Kell Brook was compared to Porter. That may be true, but that's a very close fight. I remember when that went to the decision, I was thinking, I think Kell's going to get robbed here. I think Kell's going to lose this one. I thought it was a very tight fight. It could have been a draw for me. For me, Khan has looked so good recently. Virgil Hunt has added a lot to his game. 147 pounds has been a great move for Amir Khan. For me, whilst I see this as so tight to call, I think right now, if you put a gun to my head, I'd side with Amir Khan. But for me, this is the toughest fight to call in boxing at the minute. I think Khan has got the speed, he's got the combinations, he's got the snap to his work. And I think possibly Khan is a more eye-catching puncher than Kell Brook. But I think Kell Brook hits harder. I think Kell Brook's got a better chin. I think Kell Brook is tougher on the inside. I don't see Kell Brook getting broken down on the inside like Khan did by Lamont Peterson. I think Kell Brook, stylistically, did better against Sean Porter maybe than Amir Khan would have done. There's pros and cons for both guys. For me, the momentum, I'm just starting to edge towards Khan. But it's 51-49 to me. Your thoughts?
It's very difficult. And it comes down to everything. Really, everything. Kell is quite rigid. He's quite straight-backed sometimes.
He's upright, isn't he?
Yeah. Khan's almost like water. You know, he flows, he bobs, he weaves, he's in and out. But because of that, I reckon Kell might have a decent chance of walking him down, trapping him somewhere. Because he is a big man himself, trapping Khan somewhere and then unloading. Khan's power, even though he did knock Collazo down 3 times, hasn't seemed to have translated as well. He hit Devon Alexander quite a few times, didn't knock him down. And Kell is a big man, and I don't see him getting knocked down by Amir Khan. I could see Amir Khan getting knocked down by Kell, but I don't know if Kell could hit Amir Khan solidly enough to do that. I don't know. I don't know. It would be like it would have to be where the fight happens. Centre of the ring, Khan. Anywhere near the ropes, the corner, Kell. It wouldn't be like the Sean Porter fight where Sean Porter bull rushes the opponents and then tries to wing him the same way he did against Malignaggi, and Kell was there to meet him with a stiff jab. Khan would not do that. Khan would be in and out and then dancing and pirouetting aside. I find it very difficult to call. I would edge to Khan on points because I think he'd outwork him.
He's more eye-catching puncher, isn't he, Khan?
Yeah, the stuff he throws you would probably remember more, and there'd be more of it. Whereas there'd be more of Kell maybe landing harder punches, but also missing more punches, which would probably count against him. So I would say the most likely outcome would be maybe, and again I'm sort of 51-49 here, would be Khan on points, but it would be a prediction I would change in the drop of a penny.
Yeah.
If I read one rumour about something in the training camp, I'd probably change my prediction in a heartbeat. Just that sort of thing.
There you are. We agree for once. Let us know your thoughts. If you like this, please give us a thumbs up. Please like the videos. Appreciate the support. Thanks for watching.